You. You. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Damn. That dude is getting messed up. Oh my goodness. Yo. What is up? What is up? What is up? What's up with everybody in the chat already, man? Shout out to you guys. Let me see how many people we got in here, man. Let me see. What's up, BL? What's good? Let me see how many people we got in the chat real quick. Let me see how many people we got in the chat. What is good, my boys? What's good, Al? What's good, Kevin Lurker? What's good, Ryan? What's good, Terrence? What's good, my boys? What's up, Delta Sports? Back in action? Of course. What's up, big? He said, what's good, Andy? What's good with you, man? What's good, Stunna? What's good with everybody in here, man? What are y'all doing on y'all Saturdays? I'm just waiting for this Devin Haney car main event to start. But I had to do a live after once I got off work for you guys, man. What's good, Hector? What's up with everybody in here, bro? Sheesh. Let's see. What's up, Terrence? What's weird is that on the StreamYard, I can't see which ones of you guys are moderators. So I have to go into the live on YouTube to see that kind of stuff. Let's see. Let me see something real quick. Man. Hey, I know all of you guys saw the reports and stuff like that. What Lynn Bowden was saying after what Lynn Bowden was saying, all kinds of stuff about the Raiders. That was weird, bro. That was weird. We gave Lynn Bowden a chance. We gave him his chance. He got traded to a team that I guess suits him better, and still found a way to hate, bro. That's weird. As he said, Farron looking like a big boy. For Farrell, it looks like Cleveland Farrell looks the same to me, if I'm being honest. Cleveland Farrell looks the same to me. But I know you guys saw, for those of you guys who didn't see, shout out to Raider Scout on his Instagram page. I'm going to read out everything that he said. Former Raiders halfback / receiver Lynn Bowden Jr. Hold on. Exit out of the chat, then wipe them feet, then come back in the chat. Appreciate you. But he says, the Raiders set me up for failure by moving me to halfback instead of my natural fit at slot receiver role. He felt that he was better than our slot receiver, Hunter Renfrow. In addition, he said that he felt the Raiders were trying to control him by forcing him to move positions, learn the scheme quickly, instead of being patient. He said Gruden gives up on young players fast when they don't meet his expectations he sets for them. In addition, Bowden added that he should have added 20 pounds of muscle, but because he wasn't able to be in the gym as often as he wished, he couldn't do so. So then, he also said that he felt like the team was trying to control him when one of the staff members of our doctor staff said that he had ADHD and tried to give him medication. He didn't want to take it, and they said and they kept trying to force him to take the medication, all that kind of stuff. Apparently, he said. But then at the same time, people were saying that this man wasn't where he needs to. He said that he wasn't where he needed to be with his weight, all this kind of stuff. And yeah, man, then they went on to say that he was even lacking in the aspect that when they try to make the scheme fit for him, trying to run the Wildcat and all that kind of stuff, even he was not good at showing his athleticism and his abilities to do that either. So it looked like he just wasn't the good, he wasn't the guy that we thought he was going to be. Thankfully, for some reason, the Dolphins gave us a 3rd-round pick in return for him. So I'm not mad at that at all. So I'm happy with that. But after that was done, shout out to I think it was Dispatch or something like that. Hold on. Raider Dispatch, I believe. he put the video of Lynn Bowden in practice getting smashed by, I forget who it was. I'm not sure who he was getting blown up by, but let me show you guys the video real quick. Lynn Bowden's right there, or right there, and he just gets blown up. He just gets blown up. So it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. And then Kevin Larry says, no weight at home. No weights at home, please. Yeah, come on, man. Your third round contract can buy you some weights, bro. You can get some weights at home. You have the money for it. Like, it's just excuses at this point. Like I said, thankfully the Dolphins saw some value in him and they were willing to give up a third round pick for him. So shout out to the Dolphins for that. But yeah. Does it suck that he didn't work out? Oh well. Oh, it was Eric Harris that did that to him? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, he had to go. He had to go. If Eric Harris did that to him, he had to go. Oh my goodness. Look up who? Oh man, this thing is broke. Okay, whatever. Man. They gave us a fourth, not a third. I thought it was I'm pretty sure they gave us a third, bro. We got a fourth from trading away. No, they gave us a they gave us a third. They gave us a third. We didn't have 2 fourth round picks. They gave us a third round pick. They gave us a third round pick. Divine for Bowden. There you go. That's one way to look at it. Exactly. Divine Diablo for Bowden. That is one way to look at it. And right now, I would take that trade because neither of those two guys, Divine Diablo or Lynn Bowden, have done anything for their teams. So I'll do it. I'll do it. Like, I feel like we not won the trade, but I mean, I don't think we lost in that sense neither. I don't think we lost that trade at all because Lynn Bowden didn't do anything over there. Lynn Bowden didn't do a thing. Lynn Bowden didn't do anything. Yeah, technically we got Divine Diablo for Bowden, bro. That's funny. Technically we got Divine Diablo for Bowden. That is, I'll take that trade every day of the week. Every day of the week. I don't know about you guys, but I'm taking that every single day of the week. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. We got what, over 20 people in here right now. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Shout out to y'all, man. Hold on. Let's see. But what do you guys think about Julio, man? Because June 2nd is only getting closer and closer. And if I had to put a team on it, man, the team that I said yesterday when I was on Graphic Raiders Live, I said the Titans, but there's reports right now that the Titans are like a long shot. So if we break down the list, man, there isn't many teams that can outdo us besides the Patriots. The Patriots the only team. The Patriots is the only team, man. Only one. The only team that can outdo us. But I don't see the Patriots giving up a first round pick. I would say the Patriots giving up a second. But if it took 1 first for us to outbid the Patriots, I would do it. I would do it. Because look, Ravens, if Julio goes to the Ravens, it sucks for him. I'm not gonna lie. If Julio goes to the Ravens, it's done for. Apparently the Titans are long shots for Julio. Niners don't have no first round picks. No draft capital until like 2024. I mean, it like, come on now. They're not going to trade him to the Packers. That's an in division, like that's in the NFC. They would be kind of dumb to do that, but I would be fine with it. I would be fine with it right now. Shout out to Champion Sports Nation in the chat, man. He says, how much would Julio be trade and cap? I would probably say a first round pick and like a depth player. And cap wise, I mean, in terms of this year, we would have to go like half and half with that team with the Falcons. Like, we give him 7, they give him 7. So that's how I would see it. If it were to happen, who knows? I think if we went 7-7, that would clear up $7 million for them easily. That would be a great contract for us. Um, I mean, and after that, he's on a very team friendly deal, under I think 16 million every single year after that. And for a guy who I feel like isn't slowing down, I would do it right now. Lynn Bowden, hold on, what is that? What is that? Oh snap! Okay, hold on. Not worth the first round in my opinion. Really, really, because we were already think about it. We were already to bring back Nelson Aguilar. Nelson Aguilar got $13 million, man. He got $13 million, and you would be paying Julio Jones less. And Julio Jones only played in 9 games, but already had 771 yards. I would do that. Imagine what he would have done in 17 games, because that's what we're doing next season. And man, shout out to Andrew with the $4.99 donation. He says, look at the tape from Virginia Tech versus Kentucky. It would be interesting to see what it looks like if we agree on who did better, Bowden or Diablo. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull that up. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna have to try and look into that later, but I like that right there. Virginia Tech versus Kentucky. But that's hard to say because let's be honest. In college, Lynn Bowden did everything for Kentucky. He played quarterback, he played running back, receiver. He literally played every skill position on the offense. And that's what's tough. So he's obviously going to stand out more because he's going to have the ball more. But I think that where we're at right now, Divine Diablo is worth more than what Lynn Bowden is. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? I mean, Lynn Bowden had a whole year to do something. He didn't do anything. I get it. He might not fit in his offense, but in that offense, they didn't have many weapons. They had one weapon, and he couldn't find a role. He couldn't carve out a true role in that offense. That's scary. Like, if you're supposed to be a weapon, you're supposed to be a Swiss Army knife. You're supposed to be a do-it-all kind of guy, and you're in an offense that's lacking skilled players, and you still don't find a role. You're not, in my opinion, you're not gonna fit. You're not gonna fit. And for him to say, "Oh, Gruden gives up on players," I mean, he said himself he wasn't at the weight that he should have been. This dude was getting blown up by Eric Harris in practice. Like, he couldn't pick up blocking assignments, and we know how important that is. And even when they did try to cater to him, he still couldn't get it done. So what's the deal then? What's the deal then? Um, would you give a first and a fifth for Julio Jones and no trades? Is the fifth round pick gonna be like we don't give up a player? Mm, uh no, I wouldn't give up that. That I think you give up one pick in your draft and that's it. That's it. I'd go a second and a wide receiver. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Um he didn't do much in our game versus Miami. He didn't do anything. I think he had what, one carry that game or one reception or something like that. Bowden equals Irving. Exactly. Do you play Warzone? Nah. Bowden was the whole offense for Kentucky. Let's get Sanjit to do the tape on this one, and y'all do a live. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be crazy. I'm actually have to hit him up. I'm trying to get some in the works with him and some more people right now. Pick up blocks like a baller is why I think we keep Jalen Richard. I think so too, because Jalen Richard won us that Jets game. As much as Ruggs did get the route, he did get open, he did catch the ball. At the end of the day, Jalen Richard picked up that block for Derek Carr to be able to step up in the pocket and throw that ball. Myles Gaskin is the man. Yeah, okay, but this is my thing. This is my thing. When you're in an offense that all you had is Devontae Parker and I wouldn't say that Myles Gaskin is a top 5 tight end. You're in an offense with just Devontae Parker basically and you can't carve out a role in that offense, you're done, man. I'm ready to see Ruggs burning some corners this year. Me too, man. Me too. Louis says, I would offer a second round, and if we make it to the Super Bowl, I would turn into a first for Julio. Okay. Okay. I put $20 down to win the Super Bowl. Okay, so if you win that, what does your 20 turn into? If you win, what does your 20 turn into then? 40 times 20. Hold on. 40 times 20. What's that? 800? I don't know. Yeah, 800. Oh, wait, hold on. If you put up $20 for the Raiders to win, so you're saying that 800 plus yeah, there we go. That's not bad. That isn't bad. Let's see. I'll hop on for a few. I gotta go to my cousin's house. All right, don't even trip. If you can't, then you're good. You're good. You're good. But yes, pull up if you want to. No problem. 800. Yo, what's up? I'm gonna put 200 on us winning the Super Bowl. Is there a bet that people are putting down just to make the playoffs? Can you make bets like that? Because I'll put like, can we do bets like that? If there's bets for us, yeah, if there's bets like that, let me know. Oh, there is. Ooh, y'all gonna have to let me know. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Hector says Yannick and Crosby to eat. I think the Unique and Ngakoue and Max Crosby. Oh my goodness, dude! When you put those two on pass rushing situations, it's going to be amazing, bro. It's gonna be amazing. Um, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let's see. Raid the Tape did 2 great videos on the red zone. Receivers need to get deeper. Not only that, we just need to design plays that don't just go a yard before the first down, a yard before the end zone. You have to I mean, you come on now. Come on now. You can bet on all sorts of different situations. It's a good idea, Chan. Um, what y'all betting on? I put 1,000 down for the Raiders to win the Super Bowl and 1,000 for Derek. Why? Oh, why, bro? I put $1,000 for the Raiders to win the Super Bowl and 1,000 for. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Dustin, my man. Sheesh. Shout out to Dustin, man. That dude's always supporting the channel, always donating everything too. But this man put down 2 bands. Damn, bro. She says Dustin's trying to get rich. Obviously, champions ours are way lower. Oh, okay. So the odds, if I were to try and bet, are way lower for the Raiders to just to make the playoffs. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. This man, see, you know what's crazy there though is that the more realistic option there is Derek Carr being a top 5 quarterback. In my opinion, I mean, the more the more sure one, the one that could the one that could possibly happen more is Derek Carr being a top 5 quarterback. Dude, when I look at our defense, it's like 2016 Riders, yeah, but with a whole better defense. It's the same defense. It's the same cover 3 press bail defense that we ran with what's his face? Ken Norton? No. I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Dude, Andy, our practicing looks great in camp. Yeah, it's always gonna look great because at the end of the day, our guys are just practicing against air. They're not hitting pads. Then they're not getting live reps. But I can agree, our team just looks in a better space right now. What are the odds? Let's see. Shout out to Icy Name. My boy just pulled up. I'm gonna pull him in right now. What are the odds on that car bet? And where do you place that one? I don't know. You would have to ask Dustin or I think maybe Ryan. But ask one of them in the chat. Let's see. Shout out to my boy Icy Nate. I'm gonna bring him on right now. What is
Yo,
my
what's
boy?
up?
What's good? What's good? What's good with my boy?
What's up?
Down. Oh,
Bro, it's hard to do videos now, bro. There's barely anything to talk about. That's why I'm
it
just doing
is
lives,
hard.
bro.
It is hard. That's why these lives are coming in
Yeah.
clutch.
Yeah, probably just gonna do lives, bro. Do you wanna come
Yeah,
on my
these lives
channel
are coming in
next week?
clutch, man.
You wanna come
Um,
on my channel next week? I might
huh?
ask other people to come on.
Wait,
You
what
wanna come
happened?
on my live? You wanna come on my live, bro?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, sure. I might ask other people. Maybe I'll ask Graf too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah, we
100%.
should do that.
Let's see, let's see. Yeah, everybody, shout out to Icy, man. He pulled up, he pulled up, he pulled up. My guy. Um, Zay Jones always looks good in practice, but can't get opening game all the time, all the
Yeah,
time,
he
all
doesn't
the
do anything,
time,
bro.
bro. And see, just like I said, this man Dustin dropped 2 bans on Derek
Damn.
Carr, and
Nice.
and or he dropped a ban on Derek Carr, and then he dropped a ban on us going to the Super Bowl. And this
Ooh,
man just
that's
dropped
crazy,
20
bro.
$20 in the chat right now. So I really, really appreciate you, Dustin.
That's why you gotta
Um,
have that, bro. You gotta
that's
keep
love,
it
bro.
up.
That's love. I appreciate you. But yes, let me see. He says, shout out to Dustin with a $20 bomb. He says, that's facts, bro. That's why I bet on both of them 1,000 because if Derek Carr hits, I'm going to win like 50 grand.
Jeez, is that a sports bet, bro?
So it's
Like a
even.
sports book?
Oh, so it evens itself out if I lose on the Super Bowl. Great content, bro. Keep up the good work.
Damn,
Damn,
crazy.
bro. 50. Oh my god.
50,000, yo. Like
Oh my gosh. Dustin, bro.
he has season tickets, I think too. That's what he
You,
told me.
oh man, Dustin's the man, bro. I really appreciate that donation, man. And not just for our team, bro, but for you. I hope that Derek Carr is a top 5 quarterback,
Yeah,
bro.
facts, bro.
Oh my
That has to happen.
goodness. That is clutch, bro. All right. So what do you think, IC, are the odds of us truly getting Julio?
Julio. So it's probably us, and then the Titans, and then the Patriots, right? The Patriots don't they? They're interested, and then wait, are the Ravens interested? Because
The Ravens
I heard they
reportedly
were.
aren't.
Oh,
But if I had to rank the teams right now,
yeah,
I'd say
it's
it would
probably
go
second or
Patriots.
third.
I think it goes Patriots, Raiders, Titans.
Yeah, it's we're probably like second or third in
Yeah.
that
Now,
range.
those 3 teams, where would you rank us in the race?
Yeah,
Or where would you just rank them?
yeah, it would probably be third maybe because the Titans and Patriots have more money than us,
The
and
Patriots
they're
and
willing
Titans
to
do
give up.
have more money.
Yeah, and they're willing to give up more. I think, right? Or is it a
I
second?
don't think the Patriots wanted to give up a second round pick from
Oh,
what I was hearing.
never mind then.
I thought the Patriots were only willing to give up a second round max, I believe.
Yeah, Bill
Um,
Belichick doesn't want to give up a lot of picks like
yeah.
with that value.
Bro, and for those of you guys who aren't subscribed to my boy IC Nate, man, this man right here, you hear me say it in every single video that I do, bro. He is always helping me out with these thumbnails, bro. I really, really appreciate this man
Yes,
right
sir.
here. This man has a IG page, I believe it's at Raiders Rhythm, and he
Yeah.
has his YouTube popping, bro. It's what IC_Nate. So yes, bro, really, really go check this man out, bro.
Yep.
He's a go behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, man. Do you know if Julio has any say in where he goes? Real like
Yeah.
he does, but he doesn't, right? Because he
Yeah.
doesn't have a no trade clause where if a team put 5 first round picks and the other team put a 6th, obviously the franchise is gonna want to have the one with the 5 first rounders, but he could have chose not to sign it if he had a franchise or if he had
No trade clause.
a
Yeah.
no trade
You
clause,
get
right?
denied.
But he doesn't have that on his contract. So technically they can trade him to the Jets today, but it wouldn't benefit them. But they can trade him to the Jets. They can trade him to the Jaguars. He has no say technically, but I think their franchise has enough respect for him that they would break it down to a couple of teams for him.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then Dustin White says, I do have season tickets, man. Shout out to you for the $20 donation,
Yeah,
man. It's
bro, that's
greatly
good.
appreciated. Dustin, 24 people bet on Premier League team Leicester to win. I think that was what 2000 was that 2018, Michael, NorCal Raider when Leicester won the Premier League. At least you had the boss to be out there. I was intimidated by Tatum in the Raiders clubhouse, could barely eat my try. Yes, man, yes, champions. He says Icy Nate is solid. This man is more than solid, man. He is very, very helpful in all these videos, man. But I mean, I think Graf asked you something like this yesterday, but what is like from what we've seen, what excites you the most about the small amount of footage that we've had?
What excites me is probably that defense, though, that energy that Gus Bradley and Ron Miles are bringing, and then Alex Leatherwood. He looks fast and twitchy, and that's what I like about these OTA videos. I know they don't have pads, but they just look very good in the drills, and them showing their skills and the drills. They just have to put it on the field and prove it. And when training camp comes around, I think those videos are gonna say a lot about these players. We could evaluate them better because they have pads, and then the preseason is gonna be the biggest game where we could evaluate them because it's actually game speed, but it's preseason speed. So yeah, that's my take on it.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you know, I know me, you, Graf, and a couple more people in the nation were already pretty high on Darius Stills,
Yeah,
but it kind of makes it more like reassuring and makes me more happy that a guy like Cleveland Furrow noticed it. And you already know that if Cleveland Furrow noticed it, Max Crosby noticed it because they talk all the time. So, if those guys know, that's what excites me, man. Like to
yeah,
see
same,
that
bro.
kind of stuff. And Cleveland Furrow, in my opinion, has a lot of respect in this team. So if Cleveland Furrow is saying that kind of stuff for the media to see, for the media to hear, I'm glad to hear that kind of stuff, man. I really am. I'm happy that Darius Stills is kind of he's panning out to what we expected. Like it's I like to hear that kind of stuff. Ryan says I just spent like an hour installing a water purification system under my sink. Nice to relax and talk Raider football.
Bruh.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly, dude. It's nice getting off work and being able to just pop up on the line for you
Yeah,
guys.
bro.
Have over 50 people in here, man, and I'm sure later it'll get like even higher and higher and higher. So that's what's up. He said, Dustin says, if I win, Andy, you're getting $1,000 donation.
Oh, nice. Let's go. No, but the limit is only like 500, right? Like five.
For the donations, I'm not too sure. I think the highest donation I got was from Dustin and Ricardo with the $20. Man, these guys are crazy supportive. But the first ever don I got on this channel was from ONT6 Soldiers. So shout out to you, my boy. But dude, if you win, I'm not sure if I would even want to take that, bro, because you were the one that put 1,000 in. You were the one that put 1,000 in. But don't get me wrong, I'll accept it if you want to. But yeah, man, that's wild. That is wild. Let's see. My boy said Furrow's gonna be a beast. Oh yeah, I think he's gonna get into his own, man. I'm gonna get into it. I think he's gonna, get to where he needs to be, in my opinion. I'm not sure what his sack count will look like this year. I'm not gonna go up in like the teens and like the tens. I'm not gonna say all that, but I give him like 7.5, maybe 8 sacks, and I think that's solid. I really do. Well, if you had to put a number on Cleveland Furrow, what are you giving his sack number?
Yeah, it would probably be 7 to 8 range. He's probably gonna get force a lot of those pressures, but Giannis gonna eat him up because he's a speed rusher.
Exactly, bro. Having Cleveland Furrow there, like, bro,
Yeah,
let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. Yannick Ngakoue is 10 times faster than Max Crosby. I mean, for all those pressures that Cleveland Furrow pushed Mahomes and pushed Herbert to Max Crosby's side, but Crosby was just a little bit too short or a little bit too slow
Max
to
got
get there.
7, bro.
Yannick Ngakoue is going to get all of those, man.
Yeah, if Max got 7, he's definitely gonna get 13, bro.
That's what I'm.
Over
That's what I'm saying, man. That's my number, man. That's my number. And Hector, I'm gonna let you go first. I see Hector says name y'all top breakout player this year. We're gonna do one on offense, one on defense. Go ahead.
My one breakout player is definitely Farrell on defense, and then on offense is probably going to be Foster Moreau, definitely, because he's going to be a tight end too, and he's more healthy. And then I think we're going to run a lot of more two tight end sets, and then I think Waller is going to be out wide, and then they're going to put Morrow at tight end 1, and then because remember that Green Bay game, he was at tight end 1, and then Waller was at out wide, and then he got that touchdown. Remember that?
That's facts. That is facts. Bro. The one that got called back, right?
Yeah, the one that got called back, where he like fell at the goal line and then got called back. I don't know, but he's gonna eat though.
On offense, shout out to OG Daniel because we have the exact same too, man. I got Abram on defense and I got Ruggs on offense, man. I really do, and this could change whether we get Julio or we don't. But I'm gonna say Ruggs and I'm gonna say Abram on defense. I really believe in Ruggs right now. I really do. Hey, I like this right here. Right away, Julio jersey's number 1 if we get him. 11's taken. Number 8's taken. Why not just get number 1? Because in all honesty, he would be I was about to say he would be the best player on our roster, but Darren Waller is better than him. But yeah. Shout out to Champion Sports. He said Crosby's gonna get 10 and Furl's gonna get 5.
I mean, he's gonna be fresh off the bench, so I can't.
I'm gonna give Max exactly 9.5 sacks, and I'm gonna give Cleveland 7.5.
Yeah, that might happen.
Dustin says I'll give you 2 $500 donations.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Oh my goodness, man! Shout out to you, my boy. Ruggs is bound to break out this coming season or 2022 season, bro. I believe so, man. Do you really believe Darren Waller is better than Julio? I do. Yes. I do. For where we are on this team, for what he brings to this offense, I really do. Julio Jones is a very, very solid player. Very, very solid player. He's not solid. He's a great player. But Julio Jones is just a greater player, in my opinion. Where we're at right now, I mean, Waller can block. He can play receiver. He can play tight end. And that's just the small bit that makes him a little bit better than Julio right now. I'm not talking because you have to think about it. Right now, Waller's in his prime. Julio in his prime beats Waller every day of the week. But what I'm saying here is that Julio Jones isn't playing tight end. He's not blocking. He's not blocking a defensive end. He's going to block a DB. So that's what I'm saying that Waller's
he has an easier job, but Waller has a harder job.
Exactly. And shout out to Ryan Robertson. He says Darren Waller's the number 1 receiver on any team you put him. He's a matchup nightmare. Exactly. Ooh, I like this one right here. So you gave Foster Moreau and Furl. Yeah. Champion Sports Nation goes straight off the bat. Rookie Trayvon Merrick is the breakout guy, and Edwards. Okay. And obviously, from what we're saying right now, this is all before, this is if we get Julio or if we don't. Like, this could change.
Yeah.
Like if we got Julio, I would probably change my answer from Ruggs to, I don't know, someone like – I'd probably change my answer from, like, Ruggs to Foster Moreau. But I like the Merrick. I like the Merrick one 100%. I really do believe that'll be nice. Merrick, I do believe, can have a big year in this system, right? Because this is cover 3 and cover 1. He can play in the slot in cover 1, and he can be the post in cover 3. So he's perfect for the system, in my opinion. And I can't wait. I like that Merrick pick a lot. Let's see. Dustin White says if Stoners makes a team, I'm getting one.
The jersey. Yeah, Stoner jersey. It should be 60.
Ooh, Dustin White has Kuntz and Ruggs as the breakout guys. Okay. Okay. Danny Boygachi says, I think Hayward is going to be outside and Arnett inside. What do you think, fam? I think you're exactly right in the beginning weeks of the season. I'm going to say the first month or month and a half, so first like 4 or 5 games, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to say that Damon Arnett is on the inside and Casey Hayward is going to be on the outside. I do believe that. I don't believe that week 1 Damon Arnett is going to start over Casey Hayward. That's just my opinion.
They're probably going to let him do it so he could get the calls going. Like, because, you know, in the cover 3 system for Gus Bradley, they could change if he's going to be playing man-to-man, or he could bail in his deep third, or you could have the safety cover the middle of the field, or the linebacker cover the flats.
Yep.
And, like, Littleton could switch with Abram for responsibilities.
Yes, easily. Yes. And what I like, guys, is that shout out to Raider Films. He went. I believe he did the video of he's trying to. We're getting more. We're gonna try and get more production out of our defensive rookies or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
And in the segment where you have to think about it. Let's go down the tree a bit, right? Because Clemson runs a weird defense. They do, but their weird defense consists a lot of press bail, cover 3 or cover 1. Same thing with Ohio State. That's exactly what Ohio State runs. Cover 3, press bail. That's our system, guys. Like, that is our system. Our system is either cover 3 or cover 1, or it's a cover 3 press bail. So that's exactly what you run in Ohio State. Now, you look at Damon Arnett. Did very good in Ohio State playing that outside. But you look at him playing in the inside, he did just as good in Ohio State in the same system. This Damon Arnett is not a cover 2 corner, bro. He's not a cover 2 corner. And that's what we ran when Rod Marinelli was the guy at the end of the season. And we ran a cover 6 with Paul Gunther. So that doesn't work well for Arnett. That doesn't work well with Mullen. That doesn't work well with, Nevin Lawson just doesn't work well himself. But, it doesn't work well. We didn't have this is what was so dumb to me.
They're not off-man corners at all. They're press corners.
Exactly. We drafted press man corners and played off-man coverage all the time. All the time. Every single time. Now, you look at guys our system is really simple. It's exactly what it sounds like. When you're in a cover 3 press bail, it's exactly what it sounds like. You press and you bail into your zone. That's exactly what it is. Then your slot corner, he can have a different assignment. But in my opinion, week 1, week 1 to like 5, Casey Hayward and Trayvon Mullen are going to be our outside guys, and Damon Arnett is going to be in the slot. Then I think Damon Arnett is going to move out to the slot, and Casey Hayward, out to the outside corner, and then I think Casey Hayward is going to move inside to the slot. That's what I feel like. And Casey Hayward, in a zone system, that might be perfect for him, right? Moving into the slot, maybe that might be perfect for him.
The slot corner, he only covers the flats.
Exactly. That might be perfect for him in his time in his career, because he can teach everybody the system just like he's been doing, because that's what we've heard Abrams say from himself. He can still teach everybody the system. He doesn't have to feel pressure because he won't be getting burnt on the outside, because like Icy just said, in the system, your slot corner, when we're in a cover 3, just covers the flats. And he's still an athletically gifted guy. He would do just fine, in my opinion, once he made that transition. So I really do feel like our corners right now, Trayvon Mullen and Damon Arnett, both have the ceilings to be number 1 corners in the league, man. So I'm really, really excited where we're at. And then shout out to Luis and Dustin White. They both said hit that like button, man. We 66 deep in here, bro. Hit that like button. Right now, what were you doing? But you just uploaded a video, right?
It was a live. I was live for like.
You were live. You were live for a bit.
An hour.
An hour. Yeah. Yeah, these videos, man, they're hard to put out. I'm trying to work on a Raiders Talk episode 4 for you guys, man.
Yeah.
Trying to get that done for you guys. But shoot, right now, I'm just waiting for this Devin Haney fight to happen. I'm ready. My man Devin Haney, for those of you guys who don't know, Devin Haney is from West Oakland, literally like 2 blocks away from where I'm at right now. But before he moved to Vegas, this is where he was. He was in West Oakland, but his dad moved him to Vegas. So I'm trying to watch this fight tonight. But bro, I cannot wait. With this training camp footage, I think we're in a good spot, man. I really do. I like Ron Miles. He's putting the pressure on guys. You know, he's doing what we all thought he would do, and I think Gus Bradley is doing what we thought we would do. Two guys, in my opinion, that I would want to see press conferences from would actually be Richard Smith and Gus Bradley. I want to see what Gus Bradley has to say, and I actually want to hear what Richard Smith has to say after working with our linebackers. You know, because linebackers is interesting. Our linebackers are interesting right now, and I really want to know because Richard Smith is a real good linebacking coach.
It's looking like Richard Smith likes Tanner Muse a lot. I just see the pictures, like he's pointing at him and they're having fun. They have a good relationship, it looks like.
Yeah, I really want to see what Richard Smith has to say about our linebacking group. I really do, because you know there's been questions about with Kwiatkowski's size. Is he a fit for this defense and all this kind of stuff, man? So I'm real excited to where we're at right now, man. And you know, there's some good things that are coming from this kind of stuff, man. And I'm just happy. Shout out to my boy Steve. He says Bradley is better than PG every single day of the week. We all know that one. Every single day of the week, Bradley is better than Paul Gunther, no doubt. He says, but where can you see him fail as a DC? What are the cons of Bradley's systems? What can he get fired if you can guess? Okay, I'll say this right now.
The pass rush, bro. The pass rush. If it
the pass rush is one of them, but when he says where can you see the cons of this system, there's really one con in this system, and there's only one hole in this system if the team plays it correctly. And that's down the seams, down the hash marks. Those are the only spots that if you don't have an athletic enough outside linebacker or an athletic enough strong safety, that's the only spot where you can get hit because there's a crease there. Now, if you have a real good quarterback, you can technically say that a team can attack that crease. But the thing is that since it is such a small window, since it is such a small crease in the defense, we do have those good linebackers, in my opinion, athletic linebackers. I really do feel like, Corey Littleton is athletic. I feel like Divine Diablo's athletic. And Jonathan Abrams is going to be playing that sub linebacker there. So we have some good athletes there. So that's why I'm not scared. Because if a team wanted to attack the seams or attack the hash marks every single play, I think that we're going to get a pick in those situations because we have good athletes, man. I really like that. So that's the only sort of flaw in this defense. If your even if your team does get the pass rush, you can still be hit in the seam. But
one of the calls on the because you were saying the seams, right? The 4 verts, if they run that, the strong safety actually has to he makes a call that he's gonna take that that guy in the seams, like that tight end, man to man, and then that's when you do the 4 verts. The 4 verts call. The strong safety takes him over, or the linebacker, the will linebacker could do it.
Right here, I like this one. Bradley generally didn't get huge sack numbers with his defenses. And that's the thing. This defense, since it's a zone, you don't need huge sack numbers. You really just need your guys up front to generate pressure. Because in this system, your guys are basically when the play is snapped, when the ball is snapped, they're already going to be in the general area to where they're going to already be covering. right? So they're already going to be pretty close to where they need to be covering. Besides your two outside linebackers or your strong safety, however you want to say it, those guys are going to need to go to the flat. So in this sense, Corey Littleton and Jonathan Abram, or Corey Littleton and Nicholas Morrow would go to the flats. Those are the only two guys that really have to travel after the play is snapped.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you just, since it's a zone, you really just need to generate pressure, because this defense is very, very telling in what we're gonna do. Like, everybody knows that. I mean, after Gus Bradley left the Jaguars, Jalen Ramsey said it himself. We play the same defense every week. Like, he said that. And that's not a bad thing, because you saw that defense. They played the same defense every week, but had a top 3 defense.
Yeah,
so
but
it shows how dominant this defense is.
Kind of taking it out of proportion, because you know how he said the same defense, but in college he actually played everywhere. He played free safety. He kind of played some sub linebacker, and then he blitzed at cornerback. So that's what he was talking about too.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody asked what's the difference between college and the NFL with Gus Bradley's system, and then he just said that it was the same defense. But that's the NFL. It's different than college.
Exactly. I like this one right here, man. I got a feeling we get Julio, bro. I feel like
wait for Docs to find him.
For real, man. Wait for Graf to go bring him back, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. If we see that notification and Julio Jones is a Raider, oh my goodness,
we're going off.
Oh my goodness,
on offense, bro.
This would be one of the best off seasons ever.
Yeah.
In recent history, bro. I mean, I said this yesterday. Right now, we've seen it every single year. Not Julio Jones, Mike Mayock and John Gruden continuously say we're always looking to improve at every position, right? Yeah, they continuously say that every single year. This would be upgrading at your position. Not only that, you would be getting a guy who not only explodes your offense, he not only brings a new dynamic to your offense, but he sells tickets, he puts people in seats, he sells jerseys. So this isn't a guy who's just going to do good for the team. He's going to do good for the franchise. And if we go out and do this, then we would actually see Mike Mayock and John Gruden sticking to their word by saying we're always looking to upgrade at each position. Not only that, that would be kind of bringing back what John Gruden did with Jerry Rice. So that would be real interesting, man. But I can't wait. I cannot wait. Like I said before, if we do get Julio Jones, amazing. If we don't, amazing. I really feel like Henry Ruggs and Bryan Edwards are going to do just fine with or without Julio Jones, in my opinion. Do I feel like Julio Jones can take this offense to the next level? Of course. Do I believe that Henry Ruggs can also do that with some time? Of course. But Julio Jones would teach Henry Ruggs and Bryan Edwards how to use their bodies as leverage. They would teach them how to use their bodies, box out DBs, stack the cornerbacks on deep routes. You know, I like this kind of stuff, man. He would come in and not only teach guys, but he would produce himself. You got to remember, in 9 games, this dude put up over 770 yards, man. I mean, it'll be nice, but I'm not really going to get too, like, my head wrapped around that, because the last time I had my head, like, my mind made up on a player was John Johnson, and we didn't even make a call for him. Like, I literally, in my mind, I had John Johnson as a Raider in my mind. Like, in my mind, I had John Johnson as a lock, and we didn't even have any interest, apparently.
Yeah, but in actuality, he's actually playing strong safety, so that's the
yeah. So, like, John.
Oh, shoot. Did he leave? The hell? Let me. Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. But yeah, John Johnson. I mean, I had him as our guy, and we didn't even do anything. So I really don't want to get like excited over Julio, like at all, really. But it's the thought is what's exciting in my opinion. But I mean, yeah, we'll be fine. Shout out to us, Steven. He says Henry Ruggs is John Ross. Gotta call it. It is what it is. Okay. If we were to say that, right, like this is a guy who not only that,
not only speed, bro. That's the thing, bro.
Yeah, John Ross was literally drafted because he had the best 40 time in NFL history. No knock to him because he made his bag. But John Ross is not like, I mean, yeah, John Ross didn't have a 42-inch vertical. I mean, he didn't have that. He's also smaller. But did Henry Ruggs have a very, very, very underwhelming rookie season? Of course, he did. I mean, I said this before. Nelson Aguilar had the year that we all thought that Henry Ruggs would have had, and that's just facts. We all thought that Henry Ruggs was going to have the year that Nelson Aguilar had.
Yeah, chemistry makes a difference, bro.
But
if you have chemistry,
at the end of the day, since week one, or after week one, he had to play through an injury. And it's a knee injury, and he's a receiver, so that definitely hurt him in his routes. But not only that, this is a guy who, like I said, he has a 42-inch vertical. He can be used more than just a deep threat. But what I want to add more to that is that he opened up this offense more than what we should. Like, this is the thing. Each time we get a new addition, you see John Gruden slightly open up the offense, slightly more. John Gruden's first year literally only let Derek Carr check the ball down. That's it. We literally checked the ball down, and our guys made that year. I think Jalen Richard had almost 70 catches.
Oh my God.
Like that first year, and then we added somebody, and then we saw Derek Carr open up the offense a bit. And then we added Henry Ruggs, and then the offense opened up a ton. Darren Waller was starting going deep even more. We saw Nelson Aguilar getting catches 70 yards down the field, even Ruggs. But Ruggs not only opened up the offense, but he opened up the defense for Josh Jacobs to be able to have a crease just for our offensive line to play like a bottom 5 offensive line in the run blocking game. So
yeah, exactly.
It sucks in that sense, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Ken Brown. He said, "What's up, Andy? Do you think we have a top 10 defense talent-wise? I think that if the linebackers can come through, then we are. I think that the talent on this defense is through the roof. I think that we have all the talent in the world, in my opinion. But top 10, no. I think realistically where this team can be is closer to 17, 18, maybe 16. But the thing is that talent-wise, we're definitely further than where we are, actually production-wise. We have some great talent on this team, but I just don't see us as a top 10 defense talent-wise because there's 10 defenses that have proved it and have better talent, Yeah. That's what it is. Let's see. My man right here, shout out to EC Brett trying to defend Henry Ruggs. He says, "Can I drop a link in here? Ruggs route running at Alabama, breakdown by coach." He has great route running. I really do believe that injury his first week really
hindered cuts at all, bro. You can't make cuts without that.
You can't have like quick mobility, quick cuts, in and out and breaks when your freaking knee is hurting you. I mean, he's a wide receiver.
Yeah, like the comebacks, bro. The comebacks are gonna be hella hard. Like you have to come back and pop that knee.
And yeah, I feel like that kind of puts that argument to rest. Henry Ruggs is gonna have a way better career than what John Ross is gonna have. I mean, John Ross,
he's wide receiver 6 on the Giants now.
Yeah, I didn't even know that he had gotten signed. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I think that Henry Ruggs is gonna have a very, very, very good career, man. So yeah, O-line's gonna be better in the running game this year. Okay. I really hope so, and I really do think we will be because it's not hard to go from 27th and higher. But I'm ready to see this defense. This offensive line work really well in the new zone running system, and
Yeah,
we saw it. We saw it
God in
in those small training camp
2019.
clips. We saw the zone blocking system. We saw our guys as an offensive line. When it's not a zone and it's a power system, you can see instead of your whole line. Oh shit! Hold on. Instead of your whole line shifting one way together, you see one guy go here, one guy go here, and the other guy goes there. Because it's a power blocking system. They're trying to get one man on another man on another man. This whole zone blocking system, the whole line moves together as a unit. And that is a
And it
very, very
opens up holes for Jacobs and
yes.
Drake.
It's very, very solid when you have the athletic linemen to do it. Not only that, we have it, but we got younger, so we got cheaper. Hopefully this can open up more things. What this also does is that it opens up cutback lanes for Josh Jacobs and Ian Drake, and we saw those cutback lanes turn into touchdowns for Kenyon Drake over there with Miami, man. So I'm excited to see what this offensive line does, but above 27th, 110%. Yeah, I see this offensive line maybe going to, I don't know, close to top 10 again. I'm excited for that. I really am. But let me see. I believe there's that. Let me see something. John Ross is not a first round talent and never will be. There you go. John Ross literally went in the first round because he was a first round. Yeah.
He was 15th overall.
Yeah. He was a first round pick because he broke the record in NFL history, which, it's fine, but yeah. Ruggs is a better athlete than Ross. He's going to prove himself this season, or he's going to prove it this season too. Then people will stop comparing them. Exactly. Here's the thing. This is what's weird in the NFL. Any super fast guy that does good, going to be compared to Tyreek Hill. Any super fast guy that does bad, going to be compared to John Ross. That's why the comparisons, in my opinion, I don't really like them. I don't really like to do them, but I can see why they're made. But it's just not it, in my opinion. It is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, as far as our defense and where we're at, like I said, I would love to see and hear what a guy like Richard Smith has to say about our linebacking group. Right now, I would love to see all these guys.
You know what they should do? They should do Gus Bradley and Richard Smith one week, and then the next week Ron Miles and Rod Marinelli. That would
be fire. That would be heat. We probably won't get another presser until next week, right?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that sucks. Today was another day of the OTAs, right? Or was it off?
I think it's off. It's like Monday through Friday, I think, right?
Monday through Friday. So yesterday, do we know how many people showed up?
I think it was the same number.
Same number, 83 out of 89. That's good. Yeah, man, that's good to see. Hopefully we can see Yannick and Josh Jacobs in the building. I think Jonathan Abram had like a small little Instagram clip of him. He was with Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
I think they were like kickback or something like that. I'm not too sure what they were doing, but yeah, it's exciting to see that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, and I think Abram on his story was also with Casey Hayward in the locker room. He was like,
"Oh yeah, he was.
The Black Forces."
Yeah, the Black Forces. Yeah, yeah. Casey Hayward and Jonathan Abram. It's nice to see those two guys getting along because those are some. What Casey Hayward? We got him for a deal.
He only has $2.5 million, right?
Yeah, and he can only make up to 44. He can only make up to $4 million. So that's not bad at all. And I think, how we always see guys like. Let's just break down all the acquisitions that we've got this offseason. We got Yannick Ngakoue. We got Casey Hayward. We got Trayvon Merrick. We got a bunch of people, man. Like a bunch of people. We got Gus Bradley as a defense, as an acquisition.
Changes the defense, bro.
yeah, like
We're gonna
it's
be more confident on defense. We're never gonna lose confidence, unlike Gunther.
bro,
And he actually has relationships with the players,
right?
so they're
I
gonna
mean,
be more comfortable.
exactly, man. I'm happy where we're headed and where we're at, or not where we're at right now, because we
Yeah.
don't know where we're at. But I'm happy to see where we're headed, man. I think top 10 um offense yet again is going to happen. Hopefully we can see our defense within the teens, whether it's 15, 16, 17, 18, something like that, man. I'm excited to see where we're at going into the season. But bro, we've been on here for about an hour basically, and I
Yeah.
know you get to go in a bit, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Going
cut
soon, bro.
this one here, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat who came in. We had over 80 people at one point. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to Dustin for the donations tonight. Who else donated? We had some more donators tonight. Shout out to all you guys in the chat who donated. Shout out to everybody who's commenting and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, this is gonna go up on my channel for sure.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and put it up right now. But hey, man, I want you guys to enjoy your guys' weekend and all that kind of stuff. It's a long weekend. Have fun, and I'm most definitely gonna most likely live stream that graduation.
Oh, nice, bro.
So yeah, be tuned for that kind of stuff. And yet again, support Icy Nate and his channel, man. Looks like we're gonna try and get something on his channel for me to pop up on his channel sometime in the future.
Bro.
But yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it. But any last words? Just let them know where they could see you at, man.
Yeah, you can follow me at IC_Nate on YouTube, and then Raiders Rhythm is my IG page.
Exactly. There you go. There you go, man. Oh, hold on. Before we go, he's trying to keep me. He's trying to keep me in. Shout out to Andrew with the $2.99 donation. He says, "Why we pay so much for a backup quarterback and a backup running back?" Okay, so before we go, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this real quick, because right now, Mariota, I believe, is only getting paid $3 million.
Yeah, 3.5.
So for a backup, it's not bad. For a backup, that's really, really good. You're saying that this is one of the best backups in the NFL. We saw him almost beat a very, very good Chargers defense last year. If our defense could have just held up for a bit, we would have won that game. And as far as our running back, Kenyon Drake is only getting $3.5-ish million.
Same amount.
And next year he's going to get $8 million. So that is a lot. That is a lot. I can say that. Next year, it's a lot. But this year, it's not bad. Both of these guys are only getting around $3 million. So I'm glad that we were able to get Mariota's contract down from basically 11 to 3. And I'm happy that we got a playmaker in Kenyon Drake for $3 million this year. I mean, it'll suck next year having $8 million towards a running back that isn't your main guy, but
yeah, but the thing is, what if he balls out? Like he has 1,000 scrimmage yards, then that's worth it, bro.
Oh yeah, 110%. I have no problem with it at all. But yeah, it is what it is. And then yes, but I appreciate you, Andrew, for the donation, man. I appreciate everybody who donated in the chat tonight. Shout out to Champion Sports Nation. He dropped the 1.6 in the chat on the way to 2K, man. On the way to 2K, we have to get my boy Icy Nate to 1,000 so you could go live just off your phone anywhere. That's a luxury. That's a good thing to have. And I can't wait, man. I cannot wait for us to be able to do that. And we're gonna try and get something in the works in the future, man. But like I said, man, that'll be it for today's live. We've been on here for over I was about to say 1,000 minutes. We've been on here for almost an hour, man. So I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Like I said, definitely gonna try to make something happen on that graduation day for you guys. So we'll see that. But I hope everybody enjoys that 3-day weekend, man. Stay safe out there, and we out. Peace.
Yeah.